don't actually tricks.
Me either. Is Shy Biscotti okay?
Where'd Kisa go?
I'm here.
Then join the party.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm dealing with like a giga migraine at the moment.
Oh my god, wait, hi.
That is why I've become quiet during replays, because my head is like, I'm going to explode. So.
I would advise against that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be chilling on everything except for maybe
Wait, I wasn't ready out.
the funny.
I'll let you guys.
This is so crazy. Welcome, Maria.
So we can explain.
Yeah, I'll let you explain Millennium and our new thingy we're doing. Whoever wants to do it.
Actually, what did we decide on for? Let me go look at the diary.
So for Millennial, you basically always go to your clock spot, like M1. And then, yeah, you just always get knocked back to the clock spot.
Okay.
For ads. Oh, wait, there, dude, are you done with Millennial?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. We can get to phase 2 later.
For ads, we're gonna have the person with the marker goes in front of the ad, the party stands behind the ad, and then the tank takes their cone out.
And then, phase 2 looper mechanic? What is it called?
Twofold something.
Twofold. Okay. So the movement is like the melee. If the tether's on them, would run over to the other side and then just stand near the teleporter, right?
Yeah, would go over to the tank. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
And it's
what?
not doing anything. So like, if the tether were to spawn on you, you would. Because, like, you know how normally the range do, like, the sus movement, right after the towers? Or, like, the quick movement?
Yeah.
So for this, you would just stay there, and then if the tether is on you, like, if it spawns on you, you would just teleport over to our platform, and then we would take it, and then we'd give it back to you after. And you should still have time to teleport over.
Well, that's crazy. You swapped the new strat, and then you guys swapped to ours. Old one.
Are you guys gonna switch back to Opti?
We aren't doing Opti.
Oh, wrong. No.
We have the melees outside for like uptime. We hate our healers.
Base, dude.
That's fucking
I
awesome.
feel like that's like a commonality between groups.
Okay, it is in general chat. You would be the scholar in this because I made this with our old spots.
Okay. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
That's all I'm gonna say.
What? Wait.
Monk Jobstone debuff.
Oh.
It's okay. It'll be fine.
Question?
The Jobstone does things to people's damage.
Oh, okay.
That
I
is a
don't
follower
think about that. I just got spelled.
Oh, 1 second. I need to set up my backup.
Okay, we will surely not die to damage, guys.
What's the first one that or I think the first extra planar. And then
Is that the very blood?
yes.
Yeah.
And then I think second damage. Okay, Murray, my life is in
I think our lives are in your hands. To be totally honest. You not.
for us, so I don't think.
Wait, that's actually kind of.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
On the big multi-hit truck.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh, one.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
It's not done here, guys.
You just lied to me, Maria. By the way, I lied.
Dude, I'm sorry for gore.
I'm not sure why we never changed the
But they're not out of the fight to
I think during Fog we were like,
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
yeah. We were like, we should change this, but we're used to this already, so we're
that colossal thing comes from.
Flying through. Not bad. Not bad. It's scarcely begun.
Oh, I know.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Can I check for a sec to see how I died?
So like,
So
yeah,
you-
if the dragon head's on, if the dragon head's on C, the tank would be like here, the frame marker would be here, and the party would be here. Assuming.
My one collecting powers.
I don't know. I don't play melee one.
Yeah. Towers for you color partners.
Yeah, but like-
I apologize.
You're
Buying-
purple. You become
Really, can I
like,
share my screen?
just for that one part. Red flags. We should probably change it.
Let's change it. Just change it now. We're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Can we look real quick at my screen?
Yeah.
Lily, so I guess everyone, this line AoE cuts me in half, like here. So you can give the tank a little bit more space by pointing it like closer towards this green orb. Yeah. So like here.
Yeah, and I think Cask, you should also just be a little bit more to the right just to be safe.
I just didn't want to cleave these
half.
people.
Yeah, that's fine, but I don't
Yeah, I
think
think it's like a mutual. Both people can give each other.
Yeah.
Wait, so just to be clear, for for Millennial Decay, we're going to our clock spots now.
Yes.
Yeah, our
Cool.
Color spots.
So me and Stamina will be yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
The diagram. There it is. So
Never mind. I actually.
if
I'm looking.
we're so it's it the Twitter dog one that I posted, or is it a different one? Sorry, just for the millennial.
It's the one that I reposted to general chat.
This is correct,
Red
Lisa.
line one.
Oh, wait, I
Red
didn't.
was-
Never mind. I didn't repost. It is that one. It is the one you just posted. So yeah.
The dog one. Wait, what?
But be a tad closer to the party than in this diagram.
Wait, no, I mean for millennial. Sorry.
Oh, for millennial.
We're talking about a strat, and I just want to make sure because I'm looking at the Twitter dog diagram that I posted, but I can't remember if that was what we agreed upon or not. Sorry.
But
As far
the
as
thing you posted is
finalized
scrapped.
chat.
So.
His tail is so fluffy. He wears heels.
So I can flip this. So it's not.
You guys think he uses like product on that thing, or?
It's
For
not this
sure.
one, right?
No.
No, we're
wait.
we're doing the same strat we currently do. We're just changing our positions in it to clock spots, like color
Oh.
spots.
Okay, so. Wait, do I just do the same movie? Like,
Yes,
I
for
think
you,
yours
nothing
would be the
changes.
exact same. Yeah.
Some people are doing the exact same. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Dude, Ogie.
Yo, is that like the Japanese reference, dude?
Dude, did you know that Midari Setsugake is actually the artistic representation of life?
Holy shit.
Let's begin, shall we?
Oh, sorry.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
That would be a lot of
You know what else is in my
Wonder if you can keep up.
Speed is as if there's a pack of you.
Fire said no more lava chickens.
Really fire there, bro.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm.
Criminal.
The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
no, well, you were still on the front.
Yeah, but
You need to be on the side, like
Like,
if the ball is
sorry, yeah,
yeah,
sorry,
Push the
everyone.
buster out.
Yeah, sorry, everyone's different.
Okay, so I think the reason I'm confused is because you said color hair spots, but like, yeah, but like, wouldn't it just? Yeah, okay, that's why I was confused, because my brain was like, okay, so when would I ever stand at B? Like, never.
No,
So that's.
the color pair spots is because I am at B, and I'm not supposed to go to B.
Oh, yeah, you're right, but
Yeah,
all right,
that was for
that's
this
right.
part.
It's not
There
for you.
are
It's
other
not for
people
you.
in this raid, huh? That's right.
Yeah.
So it's screwed up now, though?
It's color pair because I am at yellow.
Because you
Not
are
because
yellow.
you were at beta.
No, I'm an alpha, bro. Come on.
Unfortunately.
Isn't that why during that one mechanic you keep saying DPS alpha? Because DPS are alpha.
literally piss my mouth.
Omegaverse? Question mark?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Necessarily neither.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Holy try this.
I love glaring.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call. Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways. My truth!
Using my lilies right now. Don't hurt my mage.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
was. Who said it?
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful!
I was over it.
The earth is mine to command!
We're doing bit north for this.
Pack of wolves!
I think we do that. Well, we do Beckon, I think.
We're doing
Try this!
Charlie, Beta, Charlie, Delta. Next is Beta, then Charlie, then ending a Delta. End at Delta.
No,
Okay, that was
will not
that was a
lose!
perfect team skill.
Yeah, I'm putting towards should be fine. Just make sure we're top on the second. We have enough
Trains be destroyed and they fall below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Literally everyone.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
For the Buster, it's Mixoff.
I will rend all asunder. You'll have nowhere to stand.
Closer to Hiso, my vote. Closer to Hiso. Like, where is he?
Why would
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed!
Yeah, let's practice this try with that.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Teleport over and get fucking smashed. Sorry.
You know what the worst part is? If I'm a scholar there, we live that.
It's true. No, I should have written it first.
Wait, actually, I'm surprised that Salmon died because I thought I gave Salmon a benefit, but I might have just not. I might have only given it to myself.
Oh, during the stack?
That black mage, he said.
Yeah. Well, I might have only had one. I'm not sure.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I'm just saying, since we live, we are the better role. I don't
I wonder if you can keep up.
The way it needs to go. Press the two buttons.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Wait. I hear no shit value.
That'll be during the 50 minute race time.
Goes hard,
But they're not out to fight you.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
Dude, I forgot to pause.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Wait here, have a reason.
Hallucinating Miro's voice. storm, dude.
Wait.
There's no room for the person.
Ow!
I like going to the edge, man.
What is my tank? What is my tank doing? What is my tank doing? Never mind. Supports are not the best role, healers are the best role. Fuck you.
Sorry.
Healer got complex time. No.
I'm getting a headache. I'm having too much fun.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them in his own lair?
Oh, it hurt.
It was such a good looking game, too. It sounds like such a good looking
I
game.
wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
You guys thought you were done with it. Look your fans in, bro. The funny story.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
No, it's not the fucking black name movement.
Nah, it's definitely a black hole.
We arbitrarily changed our strategy.
Dark magician players today.
No, boy, actually, if I figure Swift, I mean, like,
Need that button.
I do.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can you do the Swift opener?
Oh, wait 1 second. I need to take an item. This is what my fruit prog was like. Too much fun.
Ivy for shit.
Dude, it's crazy that everyone is too coward to do double pure in this fight because this is so easy. I don't have to do anything.
It's so easy that we haven't cleared.
Looks at Sophie's skill card. 99.
For sure. Thanks for the carry, P.
Now, let's get the first double pure log for you guys.
Yay.
Have like gray
Oh,
healing.
it's cold.
That's it.
It's a Gandalf moment.
Giga
What are the
Chad
roots
White
right there?
Mage.
Crazy. Gandalf the
Middle Earth?
and
It's actually crazy how fun this job is in double pure and how absolutely boring it is anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like it's actually sleep there. But when we actually take damage, stuff.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them in his own lair?
I didn't check today, but last time I checked it
I wonder if you can keep up.
there might be one now.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir
Okay, cast. I think you were like, I mean, it seemed like you were like 4.7% back on last offense, so you can have
Oh, cute. On my screen, I hope for the cross.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own nap?
What makes the black mage move? No, okay with it, man.
I'm like the number one.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I'm sorry, I'm a white mage. I wanted to say I'm putting this I'm sorry.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm.
You're gonna.
The wind answers my call.
Now we get the easy pattern. Now that I've hit my dash with the hard pattern.
This is not the easy pattern. This pattern is crazy fun.
The challenger's down!
Good luck, Sophie. Wait, never mind.
The challenger rises again! Can we turn this around?
Targeted the fight style. But I have a 0 white mage card for the first subscription.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
No, it's just gonna be a separate fighting again.
My troop!
We are.
Yep. It is terminal. Great.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Okay, we got it.
I have a question. How much resources does this actually save? Because this strat kind of sucks. From like.
No, I mean, it's not the strat. I mean, that is not.
I mean, for me, I know I am gonna be the black mage. It is like it's more movement and more predictable movement because it depends on when I get the thing.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened.
Guess I'll fucking give myself.
In Minecraft.
It saves us multiple GCDs and lets us.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own nap? answered my call.
Adamantoise support please.
Guys, I know I wanted a game challenge, but do you like that?
That must have hurt. But they're not out to fight you.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth! Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Already seen.
Sorry for the lost epic sponsor.
Who's gonna say it?
I'm super down.
Yeah, we find you. They fixed it, dude. They fixed that shit.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, nothing harder in like.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves!
Oh, might be fine. The middle of Earth too.
With the dragon hearts.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
That was like insane. Hibisconic.
Yeah, dude.
I'm that snail lord, but no one's here fucking
I honked you, man. I honked you too.
My
Alright, focus, focus.
Let's get a bit.
Try this!
Alpha, Delta, Charlie, Beta. Next is Delta, then Charlie, then ending at Beta. Delta, Charlie, and then Beta.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Yeah, I just, like, it was but before it was, if the raid light ended, and then
Rings be destroyed and they fall below!
let's do them on
No matter what comes to my body, defeat is not an option.
They used to floating death traps! How would they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rend all asunder. Nowhere to stand. Dodge this if you can. The power of wind unleashed. I will draw upon my all to defeat you!
This one is gonna be my invuln. Wait.
Even if it costs me my life.
Neither side is holding back, but there can only be one trick.
Just set it down here. All your minutes.
I will prevail! You're strong, I admit. But I am the one who will win!
For the Mudley!
It's all over. Until next time.
Wait. Sophie, let's take a picture. Anyone else who wants to be in the picture, stay.
So wait, where am I? I'm not supposed to.
You're gonna have to explain your. Like, how do you guys do the defamations after?
I think that we had like a good
YOLO.
lineup for it. And then we moved around because I think that we had it at a point that there was a 4-4 and then we moved around.
Yeah, it's basically
okay, I was-
clump to the closest 4-4 that you can, and then it's like, and then you go from there.
He's come over here.
I'm standing here. Canonically, we're just doing this here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that? Like, I don't understand.
So
We-
it's like, sorry, you go.
Go ahead.
No, you go. You have a better explaining.
Well, I don't know if I am because I kind of yellow that every time.
It's basically whatever, like,
super yellow it.
essentially, like, my understanding is, like, 4-4, like, relative to, like, where you would save at the end. Like, as in, like, it's just eyeball it from, like, in terms of the spreads, you just do, like, a little mini conga while you're there.
Do you guys have like a set strat that like super works?
So let's go back to our original platform in Quick March.
Oh, so like the pre-tether pop. Well, you guys do tethers differently than us, right?
Like the original platform, like, you know, when you do every other Quick
Oh
March.
yeah.
So like my goal is to collapse on a tank and healer, basically. That's fucking cool.
I think that's the aim. I don't know. We
The goal
really
is to collapse on a group that has 4 people and 2 of each role,
yeah.
and like
I
you
don't know.
sort yourself out, like using your eyes.
Our one ended with both healers,
Okay.
and it's like, it's more like I was already on a safe spot, so it's like, I was not gonna, like, try to jeopardize the fucking layout at the end, I guess.
It's pretty monka.
Wait, did I kill you, Jen, at the end?
I didn't die at the end.
Oh, okay.
No. I just had to head over there, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty scary. I think it's just because of like, I don't know.
It's the layup that we had. We had 3 supports, 1 DPS on one side, and thing of really what
Or
should
maybe
have
you should,
happened is basically Lily and I would have had to swap like spots at the end there. Like I should have gone towards the other side, but I was like, the cleave had resolved and I was already safe, so
I I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think.
You basically just want to end it with like both healers and 2 DPS and both tanks and 2 DPS. That's how you should be resolving it. Like to
Well, yeah, but it's the getting there that's the
Yeah.
problem. You know?
Yeah, the only thing that should have changed there was like if Lily had come over and I swapped with Lily, like regardless of the layup, like it should have been fine. I was sitting at southwest. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Me and I don't know why I keep saying Lily. I mean, me and you, Jin, should have swapped, or like I should have gone to where your platform was, and then if you had come to the thing, I would have.
That would have been a monk of fucking swap though.
Yeah, that's like that's the only way that you get the 2 supports, 2 DPS to avoid the 3 on the head. It's also like how many we got given on a side, right?
I don't know. I'll try to figure something out because I feel like there should be a way for it to like not be YOLO, you know? Because I mean,
Please be my guest. I've tried to find a consistent way.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm.
yeah, because that would be what would that? That would be close tank and far healer DPS at northwest, and then yeah. I mean, I feel like that makes a
Because
lot
this
of
is
sense.
potentially two travels, as opposed to one. So like, let's say that the boss turned towards northeast here and then cleaved its relative left side. That would
Well,
make
It's baited on a player, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
no,
There's
no,
a
I
player
mean,
in each.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, even if it does that, so like if it faces northeast, then whoever would be on northwest would just have to move one over to northeast, right? And whoever's on
Well-
southwest would just have to move south.
I'm losing it a little bit. Can I finish my explanation and then you guide me through
Yeah, go
your
ahead.
Okay, okay. So it faces northeast and then like let's just say main tank here who would be southwest in this position. They would move south to dodge. Oh wait, no, they could just stay southwest. Oh yeah, you're right.
That's so Sophie. Yeah, the solution there would have been if I had grouped with the melee, like if we had grouped like the PF thing because we were all close to it, and then I guess the supports would have, also the south group would have had to move to west though.
Yeah, because if it like cleaves south, yeah, if it cleaves south, they could just move southeast, right? And then move back to south or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just feel like having this would be good. Like having something concrete, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like do it relative to the healer and tank starting towers, right? And then it's like whatever DPS is wherever, like just collapse to the closest one of those.
I like
There's
this,
not
but I'm
be
gonna check all the patterns.
There's not gonna be a variant where a DPS like with the way that the spread works, right? That we have. The tethers doesn't cause any issues where DPS is just
I
intended
think
to.
I don't know. I think we just try to figure it out like over the weekend. Maybe like
We have 30 minutes here.
Do you have a macro for the
Oh yeah, I'll
tether
send it in.
which one?
The tether mechanic.
Yeah. What did I just delete it with? Just fucking deleted it. It's okay. 1 second. Does that look okay? Or do you want me to reorganize it?
No, that's good.
Wait, what are we doing now?
I think we want to try
Again.
try that.
Alright, what?
Do the layup for post.
The defamations there.
Wait, what are we changing for the defamation? Sorry, I was not paying
We,
attention.
we just want to get it so that it's
It's in general chat.
yeah.
General chat.
Healers and the 2 DPS closest are on the healer starting point, and then the tanks and the other 2 closest DPS are on the tank starting point. So north and south.
So I'm pretty
Ish.
much doing nothing differently?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
You have to be aware of the cleave, right? That's...
Okay. This is the pattern that I was worried about. I'm gonna
Yeah,
share my
this is
screen.
I assume this is the one with like the tank. Like,
Yeah, the tank has to double move.
Yeah.
Which there is just barely barely enough time for, which could cause
that
confusion.
becomes like the tank just needs to be priority right in that case.
Yeah, that's why they have the tanks on either side, because the tanks are going to be the ones that are adjusting, and they probably just made the healers on either side just to have supports on either side for that mechanic. So this is the pattern. Can you guys see?
Yep.
So let's say that the boss faces here, and then cleaves left. So all of this is not safe. This long tank would then have to move here for the dodge, and then move all the way back here before the defamations.
Mm.
Well, that's like the layup that we had in the test example as well, or like the one we just had. Sorry, was one where I would have had to double move to get back to the party based on where we were. All finished.
Where
You don't
where
wanna-
did it point? It
you don't
pointed
wanna go
here,
around
right?
that.
think.
Yeah.
If you wait for the teleporters to turn blue, the double move is like pretty.
Yeah, there's like enough time to do the layout. It's just if you're like going in as the person coming back in, you just have to be aware that you might have to move out immediately after. If there's a 3 on your tower, I guess.
Yeah, so it's after the dodge.
There's barely enough time.
But there's time.
There is time, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
I think
1,
at that
2.
point you just have to like look at the tank that's coming towards you, and everyone inches over, so that they can be rightmost priority, right?
Yeah. Well, since they're in the lineup as the right or left, depending on what side they're coming from, the party just has to know, like, has to be vigilant
Yeah.
if they're down a person.
I want to see. We could try this.
Yeah,
if
I
you
was
guys want
gonna
to
say,
keep on
like-
going.
I don't know if there's really an alternative worth trying right now, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I don't know if there are any other patterns where it'll be somebody else double moving, and if there is, we need to be aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, but I will look.
The only other
Let's
fix for
try
that
it
is
right
like
now.
the tank or whichever support is like in the odd spot out doing a movement before the hero's blow goes off.
The solution for that, in my opinion, is like, well, I guess it's not really a solution, but you would just have to use your eyes, which is like not.
I think that we can conjecture about it as much as we want, but we should probably just try it.
I think for the vast majority of times, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I just would rather have something concrete rather than like eyeballs YOLO, you know?
I agree with that. I just need clarification on where I'm going for the mechanic.
You're going with Hiso on the far left platform. I mean,
Okay.
like technically, like it's fine if I do it as well. The reason we had it as you doing it is just so I can reach everyone.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
getting
fine.
fairy.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Was I getting fairy? I don't
It's
know.
like it's like I would find something over there, but that is fine because I don't have to move it off the mechanic because of the strat. So like it's just shifting around where I would use my movement pool there. So
And I did give you a regen during one point, but that's because I was in the middle waiting.
Oh, that's why I didn't.
I was
I used your not.
I looked at the race plan, which had me in this spot.
Let's begin, shall we?
But,
Can the challenger defeat the world in his own way?
Wrong, and I never completed it because I didn't.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Spirits as if that attack of him.
Yeah, like there was one point during
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. No answers my call.
The challenger's down!
my bad cast lane.
Yeah, I should be. Wait. No.
You should be behind, right?
Yeah, I should be behind. Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah, there was one point during Looper on the golden bridge where I was worried Sam was gonna die because I couldn't reach them, and they went on like 50 HP or something.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the world in his own way?
I wonder if you can keep up.
This thing just.
Oh god, you let my party blood. What the fuck is happening? Oh. I was like, what?
in his own world right now.
Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hey, I hear you. Sorry, no, I'm going to put some lighting.
I miss
Isn't your wife right there? Question mark?
True.
Consider spend the last 15 minutes playing web fishing instead.
True. I'm so on board with this. Wait, have you never played web fishing?
You ever play web fishing? Dude, web fishing's the shit.
We actually have to. Lily, go buy
Sorry,
web fishing. It's like $5.
I'm gonna date with my smoke and hunt babe.
Nope, sorry. Web fishing mandatory. No sleep. No sleep, no dates, only fish.
I need to be cringe.
Final fish to C14. he said don't log in so we can go do web fishing, please.
Wait, will you have your oath gauge when you come back?
Fucking no
I don't think so.
Sophie's begging you to stay gone. They say I can't do so please don't come back.
That is not what they said.
Could you imagine wanting to play Final Fantasy 14? That's crazy.
Imagine wanting to complete our full raid time in 6 days.
That would be nuts, wouldn't it?
Please, I want to go web fish. I want to go to web fishing.
Go up fish in 60 minutes.
Wait, no? Aww. Dude, I actually do.
That's so fun. I'm so excited.
I haven't played web fishing in so long, like since it came out.
Let's begin, shall we?
I got like the...
I recently got my girlfriend super into it.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I got the... I've got... And then... Kind of highlighted my... I thought it was gate.
I wonder if you can keep up.
It's as if there's a pack of him.
Oh, is it?
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the sword. The wind answers my call.
Not for you, though.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on our feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Wait, why am I dead? Wait, did I actually... I'm dead? I'm pretty sure I'm in the wall.
Oh, I see.
This might be the stupidest wall in the game.
Is this a go again, I guess?
Yes.
Oh, assuredly.
Look at where my boss is.
Alright, that's the magic for real. What the fuck?
Alright, that's it.
We didn't. Oh, you can't. You can't.
So do you have finals
Last
tomorrow?
time we didn't actually pull them off.
It's 8, holy shit.
Play with your friends until 1:30 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Let's begin, shall we?
Good. That's even more time to play Final
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Not that I would do anything.
There!
Doing that right now.
I wonder if you can keep up.
However, I'm the only one who read the chat, actually.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I'm sorry, everyone else. Except Captain, I'll try to cast. Good time, Laura.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call. Fly through! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Is that Ellis? Wait, that's fine, that's fine. Oh wait, it touched the thing.
Oh, 7.
Well, we can diagram this out on the weekend, see if there's any other bad patterns, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Lily, was that Ellis?
What kind of mods are they reviewing, dude?
I mean, didn't they say that Isa was supposed to report in the
Thank you, Maria. Sorry for sprinting a little bit. Sorry, this is going in your quarterly report. I'll see you later.
You had your permanent record.
Peace.
forever as
Dude,
world
big
first
fan,
double
big
tier
fan.
M8s.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not myself, but I'm also hungry and sore head, so.
Let me go check if anyone has done M7 double tier yet.
Other ones done what?
Cool.
Meaning
not
like
have
HR
the-
mode,
There
I
has
guess?
been a double tier M7.
I was gonna say, like, the one-on-ones, like, is that not what we kind of covered in the literature? Okay.
I imagine it's just like a more of a opportunity to like
Express your true feelings.
just yeah.
I saw that I had a minus dance partner. I've actually never seen that before. Can you explain to me what that is? Oh, true. Oh my god, dude. This is why Lily is my favorite. Tied with Cask.
I
Tied
thought
with Cask.
I was gonna say I thought Cass was your favorite.
What the fuck, man? I'm tied.
Okay, but like you're not giving me Devilbit or Tech. You're not giving me anything. Let's be real.
Just wait for the Gunbreaker.
Hold on. Whoa. Come on. When you need a good
Wait
kill
for the
time,
Gunbreaker
I'm
rainbow.
there sandbagging for you, okay? I'm there!
I mean, you're
Dude,
there
I'm gonna do
sandbagging
that for
other
you.
people.
I love
You're
my
sandbagging
4
other
parse
people.
in M5.
Dude, that was for me.
That was for
That was for
everyone.
Salmon.
I was gonna
That
say,
was-
like, you literally cannot call me a selfish job after I, pumping
You
the buff.
fucking assassinated me like twice.
Dude,
What do you mean?
All I'm saying is, for the majority of this, I've been pumping in the buffs.
That's true.
I'm giving.
Thank
I'm
you for
getting.
patting my chain.
I'm getting Sophie her 100s. I'm getting Lily her
I-
99s.
I appreciate you, Chai Biscotti. Thank you for patting my chain.
I'm sacrificing my RDPS to pad my ADPS. Dude, I'm just saying. I'm a little. You can say I'm pretty selfless.
B.
Two feints, dude. That's me. Honestly, that's me in 5. I don't know where to feint in 5.
Two faints, too furious.
There's a triple raid wide or Buster double raid wide feint you could do, and there's just feint.
There's
just
so
the
many
one
good
over.
feints.
I just
Yeah,
feel
there's
like
so many good feints. There's so many doubles.
I feel like whenever I like swap between main and alt, the feint timings change because I don't know if it like lines up differently for mirror or not. It's probably something I should talk to her about, but I could also just send it. Lily, I have a question. Is Fizz ranged Biz? What is raid pieces for left side? Okay. Well, I'm a Fizz ranged player now.
Classic melee moment. GBH.
I have like a raid head and raid legs, and I don't really know what else to spend it on. And I'm already getting right side for ninja, so
How long are we gonna do splits for? Oh, we can also I'll make a diagram. I'll update cask seeds and rename it to cask and gin seed.
thanks, bro.
Yeah. Get the uptime. Make it easier for everyone.
Is it the one where we put the melee like on the north? Or
I think
the
it'll be better ranged north,
yeah,
but
range to the
yeah.
north,
One of the groups on the north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'ma go
99.
get a snack.
Yay.
Thank you, guys.
Good night, gamers.
Okay. Good night.
Good
I sleep.
I'm looking for. Hello.
Hi.
Sometimes the word I'm looking for is like just like I don't know. That's the way to put it. It's basically just like if you're not feeling it, you just express it. But like if the group consensus is to go, you just go. And if we wipe, and it's whatever, right? Like at the end of the day, it's nothing lost either way, right? Like we put, we went in, we did like 1-2 runs. If we did that, that's cool. Like whatever. It's you can just say like you don't have to like I don't know. Yeah. I guess my thing is just like from a raid team perspective, it's like when you've got the scheduled hours, you run the scheduled hours, unless like someone is like feeling like unwell or incapable of playing, and then understanding in that situation, you are feeling incapable of playing, like expressing that, I guess a little better is the only way I can put it, and just going like, even if you're not feeling like physically ill, but like you were just like communicative of the issue, and it was all like rush, right? Like the way we ended up going last night. So it's just a little. No, I'm trying not to sound like I'm scolding you, basically, because I don't. Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm chewing out. Basically, I just want you to like. It's kind of what Cass said essentially. It's like the whole, like think about how your actions will be perceived. It's like express like, hey, I am not feeling too well. Sophie also was like, hey, I could get like 15 minutes extra sleep, and then we could just put it up to a vote, right? And then if it's not 8 out of 8, bada bing, bada boom, we don't go. Or if we go in for 2 minutes, well, not 2 minutes, 2 pulls, give it your best, right? And like, if that's not enough to get the clear, like at the end of the day, it's all of 15 minutes lost, right? Like, I wouldn't hold it against you if we wiped in P8, oh, sorry, not P8, twice in a row at the end of the night, right? Because we've come from 7 where we were, not arguably, like we were certainly not like getting better as the night went on in terms of performance to clear. So I think the other thing, like the biggest thing is, I don't know, when it comes to like being in a team and like the relationship management part of it, not like some super serious thing, but it's just it is very much how you interact with I don't know if I'm going down the right path with the words that I'm wanting to say, but like essentially it's like we're all still learning to like raid together as a group in terms of figuring out everyone's and understanding those nuances of like the individuals in the raid group that we as a team are like still yet to do. So like for example, I know like people have expressed like not concern, well, concern is probably the easier word, but like basically it's been like, and this is not to like scold you or anything about it, but like because I don't think like, so specifically I'm referring to like the whole you and Cass dynamic where you guys you have your back and forth with your banter, right? And like Cass, you've said you're fine with that, right? Like,
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's people understanding that is like a normal part of your relationship with Cass as like friends, right? Whereas
Yeah,
like,
I trust that if he ever has a problem, he brings it up.
Yeah, it's the way people like perceive that, right? Like I can probably safely say that like I was a little bit like, oh, okay, this is their dynamic. Like I've been in raid groups before where like people have been like that, but I don't know how Jen, I don't know how Sam, Sophie, since we raided in the same group, like that was the dynamic between our black mage and one of our healers and micro tank. Well, not micro tank, one of the tanks. So people have different levels of experience with like experience, different levels of experience with those kinds of like things. So, and I don't know how much of like the gin salmon coming back to you is like of their own volition or of your or like of like trying to match that. So I can't really say, but like for me, like I get it. Like I don't like personally take offense, and it's a weird thing where it's like you're having to like manage yourself around other people to not offend them or anything like that. But it's just that weird thing of like how you are personally versus how people perceive you as a result. What you know like, and this is not to like say that you need to change who you are. Like you know, at the same time, other people can like understand that this is like no, this is okay between these two people, right? Like I can think of an example, but it's probably not like the most appropriate example. But it's like the way like certain, it's gonna sound really weird when I say it like this, but like ethnic groups and like the language they use with each other, right?
This is a good analogy in my opinion, but yes.
Yeah, it's just like you can. I don't want to.
It's a weird analogy.
I don't want to say the word that I'm not going to say it, but like I don't want to use the analogy of like demographic, or I guess demographic using like language to refer to each other, right? Like for example, I can think of like typical. Well, I guess the easier one would be like typical gamer dudes that like banter and have like the insults with one another, and they use like stronger language, right? Like. Some people like go into those situations and they don't understand how to handle it, like because they're not used to those kind of things, and that's no fault of either party. That's like just like a not a cultural, but like well, I guess it is a cultural, not like in the it's not like culture in the sense of like race. It's culture in the sense of like group of people. So
I think a really good example actually is like the cunt thing from Australia. Like you'll never catch Americans doing that, but like Aussies do that all the time.
Like you say cunt and stuff, but like so yeah. I guess my main thing is like I keep saying it's my main thing. I've said that like 4 times, but if I don't know. I guess my core points are like when it's clear time, it's re-clear time, and when it's fun stuff, like do fun stuff, or like if you do like accidentally like and this is like HR, don't scold me for saying this, but like if you did something intentionally, but you like I guess the easiest way to like not make a situation out of it is to just not like admit to like doing that problem, but like as long as you don't continue to do it like maliciously, right, or whatever. Like if I were to like this is kind of like a bit of a sneaky way to get around it, but it's also a way to like prevent a situation from occurring, I guess. I don't know. Lily, don't put that on my record that I would admit to I would deny doing something when I would have done something.
This is going on in the one-on-one.
No, it's the unethical versus the ethical method of not getting rid or not causing huge stuff.
Yeah, it depends on, it's like how you manage it, right? Because you're balancing like, should I be honest here, or should I control, possibly manipulate the emotions of other people here? And I don't know.
More often than not, like within the circumstance of like outside of not to dwell on tonight's example, because the thing is I don't want you to like, I don't want to talk about it and then you dwell on it and like feel like I'm singling in on it, but it is the point of the like issue, quote unquote. But like my thing is just like like don't don't actively grief and reclears like just so that we like do the content, and then that way when we do the fun stuff you can do the fun stuff and it's like a non-issue, right? Because it is within the fun run schedule, and and then I guess like if you do it intentionally, right? But like, it's a it's a non-issue in the sense of like, it's not gonna cost like, I don't know, some sort of objective or goal from the group. Like, it's if the run was kind of already gone, right, and it happened, like, yeah, you could probably admit it, and you could go, well, the run was gone, we had X amount of people down. You can justify it within reason, right? But like, yeah. And then yeah, I think the other thing is just like you're taking the right steps in apologizing to the team, albeit like there's probably like some merit to like saying it in voice as opposed to apologizing over text, but like that's situational, I guess. Like any apology is a good apology, right? Well, give or take some of these YouTube content
Any
creators,
apology that you mean is a good apology.
yeah, as long as you one don't overstate it, like you don't go like, oh, I'm sorry, and then keep bringing it up, because I've done that in the past and that causes people to start believing you're insincere, and I do that a lot because I am incredibly aware of like how my actions make people feel, but also I am incredibly like frail emotionally when it comes to like upsetting people, just from my own previous history and experience, and that's the journey that I've had to go on as well, so I can relate. But yeah, because I guess like if I were to give you like a top-down perspective from like how I see it, it's just like I can just see, like, my thing is that, and it's not, it's like anyone in the group could do this, right? It's like someone can do something enough to like piss someone off to the point where they're like they consider their place within the group. So I don't know. I feel like I'm reprimanding here, but I don't really want to. I said this to Lily last night after raid. I was like, I don't want to make it like a big deal. I basically just wanted to be like, don't do the silly stuff in raid. Like in reclear time, in fun run time, or any extra time, sure, all good. And just otherwise, like, I don't know, not necessarily like I don't want to police your language, but like people, the whatever the banter is there. It's a weird space. I don't know how to interact with people that are like able to banter like back and forth. I personally don't enjoy it. But my thing is like, yeah, just sorry, I'm doing the thing that you hate. I ever explain it, but I'm gonna say it and then I'm gonna stop.
You're stopping now. He said.
No,
I don't hate over explaining when there's nothing to get done.
Yeah,
But when there's stuff to get done, I hate it.
Yeah.
But right now there's nothing to get done.
So yeah, just keep any silly stuff or like purposely wiping people like outside of reclears, unless it's like the run is like super over and there's no recovery, right? Like raid time's raid time. We're here to raid.
I'm the kind of player that just tries to recover every pull, even if it's giga cooked.
Yeah,
so...
yeah. I guess 5 was like a bit of an extreme, yeah. And then I was gonna say like the other thing that the one thing that I am impressed by is your ability to understand that what you're doing is affecting people negatively and work towards fixing that, because that's a big thing that people don't do.
That's good.
That's like a huge thing, because a lot of people, like a lot of people are just like, oh no, I don't give a fuck what they think. Like they can get over it. They're a big baby, right? Like the fact that you're apologizing goes a long way. Because I was watching Jin's stream post our exit yesterday, and the moment that you said sorry in chat and she read that, she's like, oh, that makes it a lot better. Like pretty much what she said. So
I also DM'd Jin after, and she gave me a really well thought out response.
That's good.
It made me feel a little bit better.
Yeah. So
I like what Hiso just described, like you being like, oh, I don't care, like they can fucking deal with it. That's how you used to be, Muro, which means that you're improving. So, like,
Wait, when was I like that? What?
dude, you used to do. It was even earlier in Fru, like in the Fru static right before this. You were like this.
I was?
We could talk about the specifics later.
No, right now.
Yeah.
The
Well,
thing,
what
the
did I
thing
do?
with the thing with Alex, where you blamed them for doing the wrong strat, when, like, they just studied the diagram